I knew I couldn't fail, that's too simple. I mean, I would do the things that all these people say they can, that they won't, that's impossible. I mean, like, nothing is impossible. God put you on this earth for a reason. Like, if I was a doctor, I would stop cancer. I would make sure I had a cure for all these diseases that people don't have a cure for. These doctors are doing everything they can to stop all these diseases. I mean, you got everybody's family members dying out here because you can't find a cure for their disease. I mean, I couldn't have that on my shoulders. Like, I couldn't live with that in my head, knowing that because I couldn't find a disease, because I failed, that someone else died. Man, I couldn't live with that. And also, again, if I knew that I couldn't fail, like I just straight knew it, I would stop world hunger. These big people that are rich and have all this money want to use it for all the fame and the glory, but they never want to use it for all these little people fighting to survive, fighting to eat every day. Like they don't have something on the dinner table every night. Heck, they probably don't even have a dinner table. I mean, these kids are out here not having anything to eat all day. These kids are going days and weeks and years and months without having food. And that's just not okay when you have all this money and you could help them, but you choose not to. Like, if I knew I couldn't fail at that, that's obviously what I would do. And then education. I mean, education is so important. I'm proud of myself for making everything I'm making everything out of my education. I mean, I know that I have the education, so I use it correctly. I mean, these kids out here that want education, back during slavery and civil rights, they all fought for their education. Frederick Douglass fought for his education. He knew that he had to find his education. These kids out here want education. I'm out here learning everything that I need to learn, and they don't have anything. I mean, this is just embarrassing, guys. And then, don't even get me started on poverty. Like, if I knew I couldn't fail, stop poverty, give everybody shelter and food and drinks, education, that's everything. I mean, why? Why can't you just help them? Why? I mean, if I knew that I couldn't fail at helping them, that's obviously what I would do. Because these kids don't have a roof over their head, they don't have something to eat, they don't have something to drink. People are dying from starvation and thirst every day. I mean, this is just embarrassing. Like, who decides not to help these kids? These kids and adults are just dying every day because we're not helping them. So, like, seriously, wouldn't you want to help them if you knew you couldn't fail? I would. So, it starts with the man in the mirror. You gotta know, impact can start with one person, and then it just carries on. If you lead, others will follow. So, the question is, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?